Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we will start our speaking practice with one of the most interesting and common topic in the world. It's shopping. Now let's get started. The first question is, do you like shopping?
Much as I'm not a shopaholic, going shopping is still an activity that I find interesting. I enjoy wandering around shopping malls and doing some window shopping. In fact, shopping is most enjoyable when I go with my mom, because she usually foots the bill.
How often do you go shopping?
I guess once every month. I rarely go shopping, but when I do, I can spend hours browsing through every single aisle to compare prices of goods and search for the best deal. I don't know if you can relate though, but I get satisfied after such an activity.
What do you shop for?
It depends. Most of the time, I run errands and buy groceries for my mom. On the other hand, since I am a fashion conscious person, shoes are always at the top of my shopping list. I often splurge on luxury, reputable brands such as Nike or Converse without regret.
Is it difficult to make a choice when you shop?
Absolutely. Truth be told, I get very indecisive whenever it comes to buying things. I usually shop at supermarkets and shopping malls, which means that there are a variety of options that I can choose from. As a student who has a limited budget, I have to think twice before purchasing a product to get my money's worth.
So, let's move on to part 2 of the speaking test. I would like to invite you to describe a small store where you often buy things. You should say where it is, when you usually go there to buy things, what you often buy there, and explain how you feel about it. You will have 2 minutes to talk about your topic. Your 2 minutes start now.
I would like to introduce to you a little shop that I frequent every time I have time to spare. Personally, I do not favor going out to purchase things, as I usually do online shopping. However, for daily needs, there's this one convenience store that I truly enjoy. It's called GS25. Located near Ba Ria Square and a number of schools, it serves as a hotspot for students to gather when school finishes. In fact, my friends and I usually go there after school to buy fast food, such as onigiris, instant noodles to snack on. Whenever we have extra classes after school, what I find specifically special about this store is the reasonable prices it offers compared to other shops. For students like me and my homies, the costs of the food are really affordable, ranging from 20 to 50,000 Vietnam dong. Additionally, the staff there is really friendly. They greet you most of the time, always asking if you need anything and smile when you check out. One thing I dislike about this store, however, is that it is a long way from my home. All in all, in the future, I hope that there will be more convenience stores like this near my house so that I can visit them more often, enjoying the low prices and the friendliness of the staff.
Let's move to part 3 of the speaking test with the first question. How often do people in your country go shopping?
I would say on a daily basis, never a day goes by without me seeing people flocking to grocery stores or supermarkets, and I'm not an exception. Personally, I go to such places for numerous purposes. Sometimes I run errands, other times I splurge on my favorite products. To be specific, I buy groceries for my mom daily to help with the cooking. On other occasions, such as birthday parties, I often go to bookstores to buy a gift for my friend. I do believe many others share the same habit.
How have shopping habits changed over the recent years?
I think there has been a significant shift in the way people shop since the rise of technology. Specifically, online shopping has completely revolutionized consumer behavior. Customers no longer need to travel to physical stores and spend hours browsing, as everything can be done quickly and conveniently through e-commerce platforms such as Amazon, Shopee, or Sendo. I consider this a positive development. Nonetheless, online shopping has also encouraged more impulsive purchases, which may unfortunately lead to poor financial management habits in the long run.
To what extent do you think advertising affects the way people shop?
From my perspective, advertisements significantly shape buyers' shopping habits, especially in this digital landscape. On the one hand, with the rise of social media and personalized algorithms, people are constantly being exposed to products tailored to their preferences, and this often leads to impulsive buying. On the other hand, persuasive strategies employed by advertisers, such as celebrity endorsements or time limited offers, can further influence consumers' decisions. All things considered, advertising can be said to actively drive people's shopping behavior.
Why do some people like shopping with friends?
Some people enjoy shopping with friends because it is fun, turning a routine activity into a social experience. Friends can offer honest, valuable feedback, which makes people feel more confident in their choices. Additionally, shopping together allows individuals to strengthen their bonds by sharing mutual tastes and interests, making the outing more enjoyable.
Let's examine the vocabulary our friend is using in the speaking practice related to shopping. The first one is shopaholic. This word can be understood on two separate sides, shop and holic. Shop is shopping, and holic means someone is addicted to something. So, shopaholic is the person who is addicted to shopping. For example, an alcoholic is someone who is addicted to alcohol. The next word is fashion conscious. This is an adjective that describes a person who is interested in latest fashions and in wearing fashionable clothes. The third one is run an errand. This is a collocation that means someone to do a task that involves going somewhere to take a message or to take or collect something. For example, I was responsible for running errands at that party. Foot the bill is a collocation that means to pay the cost of something, especially something expensive. For example, the bill from the supermarkets or luxury brand shops. Window shopping is an activity of spending time looking at the goods on sale in shop windows without intending to buy any of them. We also introduced to you some useful phrases and sentence patterns that will help improve your lexical resource score in your speaking test, as well as writing test. First, in part 1, our friend said,
Much as I'm not a shopaholic, going shopping is still an activity that I find interesting.
much as is an idiom. It has the same meaning as although, but is more formal. It often goes with clauses, expressing the contrast between two clauses in a sentence. For example, much as I would like to help you, I'm too busy at the moment. In part 2, our friend said,
Located near Ba Ria Square and a number of schools, it serves as a hotspot for students to gather when school finishes.
we have this structure. Something serves as something. We use this sentence when we want to describe an object, an event, or a concept that is taking on a specific role or function. For example, this tourist attraction serves as a main source of income for the locals here. Next, we have a phrase that can replace the answer yes. Is it difficult to make a choice when you shop?
Absolutely. Truth be told, I get very indecisive whenever it comes to buying things.
The adverb absolutely is used as a strong way of saying yes. But if you want to say no in the same way, you can use absolutely not. Truth be told, or if the truth be told, has the same meaning as honestly. It is used when you want to give your honest opinion or admit something. For example, truth be told, I feel more comfortable when I'm home. These are some special vocabulary about the shopping topic. If you have any problem with any strange word or phrase, don't hesitate to leave a question in the comment below. We will be ready all the time to answer. Remember to click the subscribe button to take the notifications when we post a new video. Thank you for watching and see you later!